Listen up, your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest enemy. It's your choice. Every success, every breakthrough, every moment of greatness starts in one place, your mentality. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's not because you're not capable, it's because your mindset is holding you back. But guess what? You can rewire it, you can take control, break through limits, and build an unstoppable mindset. Starting right now, tonight, I'm giving you 10 powerful ways to elevate your mentality, because once you master your mind, you master your life. You ready? Let's go. Your mentality is the foundation of everything you do in life. It determines how you approach challenges, respond to setbacks, and ultimately shape your reality. Those who achieve greatness in any field, whether in business, sports, or personal growth, have one thing in common. They have mastered their mindset. Strengthening your mentality is not just about positive thinking. It's about reprogramming your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to persist when others give up, and to take action when others hesitate. It's about cultivating a mental toughness that allows you to thrive in any situation. Your mindset isn't fixed. It's something you can shape, develop, and strengthen over time. Imagine your mind as a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Every thought, belief, and habit you cultivate either builds or weakens that mental muscle. If you consistently feed your mind with empowering beliefs, reinforce discipline, and focus on growth, you create an unshakable mentality that propels you forward. But if you allow negative self-talk, fear, and doubt to take over, you weaken your ability to overcome life's challenges. The first step in improving your mentality is recognizing that you are in control. Too often, people fall into the trap of thinking that their circumstances define them. They blame their past, their environment, or external factors for their failures. But the truth is, your mentality determines how you interpret and respond to those circumstances. Two people can experience the same setback. One will use it as fuel to push harder, while the other will see it as a reason to quit. What makes the difference? Mentality. The moment you take full responsibility for your mindset, you reclaim your power. A strong mentality requires you to shift your perspective on failure and adversity. Many people fear failure, seeing it as a sign of inadequacy or defeat. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone to success. Every setback carries a lesson, and those who develop a powerful mentality understand that growth comes from struggle. Instead of avoiding difficulties, they embrace them. They ask, what can I learn from this? And use failures as feedback to improve. If you can train your mind to see obstacles as opportunities, you will develop a level of resilience that makes you unstoppable. Another crucial aspect of mentality is the ability to control your focus. Your mind is like a magnifying glass. Whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, they will seem bigger and more overwhelming. But if you train yourself to focus on solutions, you will find ways to overcome any challenge. Successful individuals discipline their minds to seek opportunities instead of excuses. They don't waste energy on things outside of their control. They direct their attention toward actions that will move them forward. By shifting your focus from problems to possibilities, you create a mindset that fosters progress and success. Building a strong mentality also requires discipline. Many people wait for motivation to take action, but motivation is fleeting. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. Mental toughness is built through daily habits, small, consistent actions that strengthen your mind over time. Whether it's waking up early, sticking to your commitments, or pushing through discomfort, self-discipline is the key to mastering your mentality. When you commit to doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel, you create a mindset that refuses to be limited by temporary emotions. Your mentality is also shaped by the people you surround yourself with. If you are constantly around negativity, doubt, and small-minded thinking, it will influence your own mindset. On the other hand, if you immerse yourself in an environment of growth, ambition, and positivity, you will elevate your mentality to new levels. Seek out mentors, role models, and like-minded individuals who inspire you to think bigger, push harder, and strive for greatness. The right environment can either lift you up or pull you down. Choose wisely. Emotional intelligence plays a significant role in strengthening your mentality. Many people allow their emotions to dictate their actions, reacting impulsively to stress, fear, or frustration. But true mental strength comes from mastering your emotions. Instead of letting feelings control you, learn to manage them effectively. When faced with adversity, take a step back, Assess the situation rationally and choose a response that empowers you. The ability to stay calm, focused, and in control under pressure is what separates those who succeed from those who crumble. Another way to improve your mentality is through continuous learning. The most successful individuals never stop growing. They feed their minds with knowledge, new perspectives, and personal development. Reading books, listening to podcasts, and engaging in meaningful conversations expand your mindset and keep you mentally sharp. Just as your body needs proper nutrition, your mind needs the right fuel. If you consistently expose yourself to ideas that challenge and inspire you, you will develop a mentality that is always evolving and improving. Gratitude and positivity are also powerful tools for mental strength. A strong mentality isn't just about overcoming hardships. It's about appreciating what you have and seeing the good in every situation. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. When you start your day with a mindset of gratitude, you train your brain to look for positive aspects in every situation. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but rather choosing to see the silver lining and maintaining a sense of optimism even in tough times. A positive mind is a strong mind. Ultimately, the most important aspect of improving your mentality is taking action. Knowledge alone won't change your life. Action does. Many people consume information, read books, and attend seminars, but never apply what they learn. If you want to develop an unbreakable mindset, you must implement what you know. Start small, build momentum, and stay consistent. The more action you take, the stronger your mentality becomes. Your mentality determines your success, your happiness, and your ability to overcome challenges. It is the foundation of everything you do. Strengthen it, and there is no limit to what you can achieve. The choice is yours. Will you allow circumstances to shape you, or will you take control and shape your own destiny? The moment you decide to take charge of your mentality is the moment you unlock your true potential. Now go out there and make it happen. Challenges are inevitable. Life will test you, push you, and at times bring you to your knees. But here's the truth. How you respond to these challenges is what defines you. Some people see obstacles as reasons to give up, while others see them as opportunities to grow. The difference lies in their mentality. If you want to improve your mindset and build resilience, you must start seeing adversity not as something that holds you back, but as something that strengthens you. Growth and resilience go hand in hand. You cannot grow without being challenged, and you cannot develop resilience without facing adversity. Imagine a muscle. It doesn't grow by staying comfortable. It grows by being pushed beyond its limits. Your mind works the same way. Every struggle, setback, and difficulty you encounter is a chance to make your mentality stronger. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who have it easy. They are the ones who refuse to let difficulties define them. They learn, adapt, and use every challenge as fuel to keep going. One of the biggest mistakes people make is fearing failure. They see failure as something negative, something to avoid at all costs. But the truth is, failure is one of the most valuable teachers you will ever have. Every mistake, every setback, and every disappointment carries a lesson. When you shift your mindset from fearing failure to embracing it as part of the process, you free yourself from self-doubt and hesitation. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than others have even tried. What separates them is that they don't let failure stop them. They let it refine them. Resilience is about how quickly you bounce back from setbacks. It's easy to stay motivated when everything is going well, but the real test comes when things don't go as planned. Do you let one bad day turn into a bad week? Do you allow obstacles to derail your progress, or do you get back up, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward? The ability to keep going no matter what is one of the most powerful traits you can develop. Building resilience starts with how you interpret challenges. Instead of seeing difficulties as problems, see them as opportunities. When something doesn't go your way, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The way you talk to yourself in tough moments determines how quickly you recover. If you constantly tell yourself, this is too hard, or I'll never get through this, you're reinforcing a mindset of weakness. But if you say, I am learning, I am growing, and I will overcome this, you are training your mind to become stronger. Another key to resilience is emotional control. Life will bring stress, disappointment, and frustration, but you must learn to manage your emotions effectively. Many people allow their emotions to dictate their actions. They get frustrated and quit. They feel doubt and stop trying, or they get overwhelmed and avoid challenges altogether. But mentally strong people understand that emotions are temporary. They don't make permanent decisions based on temporary feelings. Instead, they step back, assess the situation, and respond in a way that keeps them moving forward. Resilience also comes from preparation. When you expect challenges and prepare for them, they lose their power over you. If you anticipate that the journey will be tough, you won't be shocked when you face obstacles. Instead, you'll be ready. Mentally strong individuals train themselves to expect setbacks and push through them. They know that success isn't about avoiding difficulties, it's about overcoming them. Growth, like resilience, requires discomfort. If you want to improve your mentality, you must be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Comfort is the enemy of progress. It feels safe, but it keeps you stagnant. The only way to grow is to challenge yourself regularly. This means taking on new responsibilities, learning new skills, and putting yourself in situations that force you to adapt. The more you do things that scare you, the more confident and mentally strong you become. Many people want growth but avoid discomfort. They want success but don't want to struggle for it. But the reality is the struggle is what makes you better. Every challenge you face gives you a chance to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. Growth isn't about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. It's about seeing obstacles as part of the process rather than as reasons to give up. One of the most effective ways to embrace growth is by developing a mindset of continuous learning. The people who grow the most are the ones who never stop learning. They read, they ask questions, they seek feedback, and they surround themselves with people who challenge them. They don't see criticism as an attack, they see it as a chance to improve. They don't let their ego get in the way of learning. They welcome new knowledge and perspectives. If you want to strengthen your mentality, commit to being a lifelong learner. Another powerful way to develop resilience and growth is by shifting your perspective on challenges. Instead of seeing problems as obstacles, see them as puzzles to solve. When you encounter a difficulty, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead, ask, "How can I overcome this?" The questions you ask yourself shape your reality. If you constantly ask disempowering questions, you'll feel stuck. But if you train yourself to ask empowering questions, you'll find solutions and new opportunities. Your mentality is like a muscle. It grows stronger with use. If you never challenge yourself, it remains weak. But if you constantly push yourself beyond your limits, it becomes powerful. Growth isn't about reaching a destination. It's about continuously improving, evolving, and becoming the best version of yourself. Resilience isn't about never struggling. It's about never allowing struggles to define you. The moment you embrace challenges as part of the journey, you free yourself from the fear of failure and unlock your full potential. At the end of the day, your mindset determines your future. You can either let challenges break you or you can let them build you. You can either avoid discomfort or you can embrace it as part of the process. The choice is yours. But if you want to achieve greatness, you must develop the mentality of someone who refuses to give up, who seeks growth in every situation, and who uses setbacks as fuel for success. Because once you do that, there is nothing that can stop you. The most powerful thing you will ever control is your mind. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes shape your entire reality. Every successful person, every high achiever, every individual who has overcome obstacles and reached their goals has one thing in common. They took ownership of their mentality. They refused to let circumstances dictate their success. They understood that mindset is everything, and instead of making excuses, they made changes. If you want to reach the next level in your life, you must take full control of your mental state. You must stop waiting for the right conditions and start creating them. Taking ownership of your mentality means eliminating excuses. Excuses are easy to make, but they do nothing to move you forward. People blame their upbringing, their environment, their lack of resources, or even other people for their struggles. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and success is your mindset. Life is not always fair. Some people start with more advantages than others, but that does not determine the outcome. Your decisions do. The moment you stop blaming and start taking responsibility for your thoughts and actions, everything changes. Many people live in a reactionary state. They allow their emotions to dictate their actions, letting fear, doubt, and frustration control their decisions. But the mentally strong understand that emotions are just signals. They are not meant to control you, they are meant to inform you. Instead of reacting impulsively, they pause, assess, and choose their response. They don't allow temporary feelings to dictate long-term outcomes. They train themselves to stay focused and disciplined even when they don't feel like it. Taking ownership of your mentality also means breaking free from a victim mindset. It's easy to feel powerless when life throws challenges your way. But the truth is, you are never truly powerless. You may not be able to control every situation, but you can always control how you respond to it. The strongest individuals are the ones who take every setback as a lesson, every challenge as an opportunity, and every failure as a stepping stone. They don't waste time complaining about what they can't change. They focus on what they can change. One of the biggest shifts you must make is realizing that no one is coming to save you. If you want something, you have to go after it. If you want to change your life, you have to do the work. Too many people wait for permission, for motivation, for the right time. But those who take ownership of their mentality understand that waiting is just another form of avoidance. They don't sit around hoping for a better future, they create one. A crucial part of taking control of your mental state is learning to silence the negative voice in your head. Everyone has that inner critic, the voice that says, "You're not good enough, you'll never succeed," or "You don't have what it takes." But mentally strong people don't let that voice control them. They challenge it. They replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't," they say, "I will find a way." Instead of saying, "This is too hard," they say, "This is making me stronger." Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. If you want different results, you must change the way you think. Another important aspect of taking ownership of your mentality is refusing to let external circumstances dictate your emotions. Life is unpredictable. There will be failures, losses, and unexpected obstacles, but the people who succeed are the ones who refuse to let those challenges break them. They understand that while they can't control everything, they can control their mindset. They choose to stay positive even in difficult times. They focus on solutions instead of dwelling on problems. They take setbacks as opportunities to grow rather than reasons to quit. If you want to develop a strong mentality, you must also be willing to challenge yourself. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. The most successful individuals constantly push themselves beyond their limits. They take on challenges that force them to develop new skills. They put themselves in situations that require mental toughness. They embrace discomfort because they know it leads to progress. Instead of avoiding hard things, they seek them out, knowing that every challenge they overcome makes them stronger. Another key to taking ownership of your mentality is being intentional about the information you consume. Your mind is shaped by what you expose it to. If you constantly feed it negativity, whether through the news, social media, or negative people, it will reflect in your mindset. But if you feed it knowledge, inspiration, and wisdom, it will transform how you think. Successful individuals make it a habit to learn, to grow, and to surround themselves with information that elevates their mindset. One of the most important things to understand is that success starts with a decision. A decision to stop making excuses. A decision to take responsibility for your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. A decision to be the kind of person who doesn't wait for life to happen to them, but instead takes control and makes things happen. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. Because the moment you take ownership of your mentality, you unlock your true potential. You stop being a passenger in your own life and start being the driver. You stop wishing for a better future and start creating one. At the end of the day, no one else can do this for you. No one else can control your thoughts. No one else can make you take action. It's up to you to decide how you will think, how you will respond, and how you will move forward. Your mentality is either your greatest weapon or your biggest limitation. The choice is yours. Take ownership of it, and there will be nothing that can stop you. Your focus determines your reality. Whatever you consistently think about, dwell on, and direct your energy toward will expand and shape your life. Most people don't realize how powerful their focus is. They allow their attention to be scattered, distracted by negativity, doubts, and problems, instead of directing it toward progress, solutions, and opportunities. The way you train your focus will determine whether you feel empowered or overwhelmed, whether you move forward or stay stuck. If you want to improve your mentality, you must take full control of what you focus on. Many people get trapped in a cycle of focusing on what they don't want instead of what they do want. They focus on their fears, their worries, and the worst-case scenarios. They allow themselves to be consumed by problems rather than looking for solutions. But here's the truth. What you focus on, you feel. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, you will feel powerless. If you constantly focus on challenges, you will feel stuck. But if you shift your focus to what's possible, to what you control, and to the actions that will move you forward, you will feel empowered. Your brain is like a filter. It takes in massive amounts of information, but it only pays attention to what you train it to look for. This is why two people can be in the same situation, but one sees obstacles while the other sees opportunities. The difference is their focus. When you train yourself to look for growth, progress, and solutions, your brain will start finding them everywhere. But if you train yourself to look for reasons why things won't work, your brain will find those too. The choice is yours. One of the most powerful ways to control your focus is by asking better questions. Your mind is constantly searching for answers, and the questions you ask yourself shape the answers you receive. If you ask yourself, why does this always happen to me? Your brain will find reasons to justify why you are a victim. But if you ask yourself, how can I use this challenge to become stronger? Your brain will start looking for ways to turn obstacles into opportunities. The questions you ask direct your focus, and your focus determines your actions. Another important part of training your focus is learning to shift it from things outside of your control to things you can control. Too many people waste mental energy worrying about circumstances they have no power over. They stress about the economy, other people's opinions, or events that have already happened. But the truth is, the only thing you can truly control is your own response. When you focus on what's within your power, your actions, your mindset, your discipline, you reclaim your strength. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. Your environment also plays a major role in shaping your focus. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity, whether it's negative people, negative news, or negative self-talk, it will consume your mind. But if you intentionally create an environment filled with positivity, growth, and ambition, it will sharpen your focus in the right direction. This means being mindful of who you spend time with, what content you consume, and how you speak to yourself. Your environment can either distract you from your goals or push you toward them. Choose wisely. The power of focus is also deeply connected to gratitude. Most people spend too much time focusing on what they don't have, which creates a mindset of lack and frustration. But when you train yourself to focus on what you do have, you cultivate a mindset of abundance and appreciation. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means choosing to see the good, even in difficult situations. It means recognizing that even in tough times, there are things to be thankful for. And when you focus on gratitude, you shift your energy from stress to strength. Another way to strengthen your focus is by eliminating distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless notifications, constant noise. If you don't take control of your focus, something else will. This means setting boundaries with your time, being intentional about where you direct your energy, and creating habits that keep you on track. High achievers don't allow distractions to pull them away from their goals. They know that every time they lose focus, they lose momentum. Protecting your focus is protecting your progress. Your focus is also linked to your belief system. If you believe that success is possible for you, you will focus on opportunities that align with that belief. But if you believe that you are limited, that you are not capable, or that things won't work out, your focus will reinforce that limitation. This is why it's crucial to actively reprogram your mindset. Challenge limiting beliefs, replace them with empowering ones. Train your mind to focus on what is possible, not on what is impossible, because whatever you believe, your focus will find ways to prove it right. Finally, focus is not just about what you direct your thoughts toward, it's about what you take action on. Many people focus on their dreams, but they never turn that focus into action. They visualize success, but they don't take the necessary steps to achieve it. Focus without action is just a fantasy. If you want real results, you must align your focus with daily execution. This means setting clear goals, creating a plan, and following through with consistent effort. When your focus and your actions are in alignment, there is nothing that can stop you. At the end of the day, your focus shapes your reality. It determines whether you stay stuck or move forward, whether you feel defeated or empowered. If you train yourself to focus on solutions instead of problems, growth instead of fear, and action instead of hesitation, you will develop an unshakable mentality. You have the power to control what you focus on. Use it wisely, and you will create a life of strength, progress, and success